Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my review of International Man of the Match Walcott, the almighty. He came on impact sub, managed to get a goal and played really well for England on that one game when he came on, but he's got some crazy pace on him. 86 player, right wing as always, and I mean there's one where he's a striker I believe, but they've decided to put him as right wing. 98 rated pace, 81 shot, 87 passing, 90 dribbling. Those are all really solid stats, and he's 86 rated, so you know he shouldn't really cost as much as he does. I mean, take a look at that, 264,000 on the Xbox, 323 on the PS3. That is a huge gap, to be honest, between the Xbox and PS3. And as far as card weight goes, he's in the middle. Like, he's not super rare, but he's also not super popular as well. But you guys are currently looking at the trading graphs, very similar, to be honest with you. As you can see on the 25th of June, they almost, there was two of them actually that went for under 150k coins, which is really bizarre, especially on the same day. But as far as the trend goes, they seem to be staying the same. On the PS3 though, it seems that some people are buying him for a little more than he's worth, and his price seems to be rising a little bit, and I reckon it will rise a little bit more, or at least stay the same as days goes on, because he'll become more rare and rare as time goes. So it'll be interesting to see how he whether he becomes more expensive or not, but you guys keep an eye on that. But we come to the in-game stats, the one, the only in-game stat, and those are really nice stats. 90 ball control, 99 crossing, I think that is, and 97 finishing, 92 dribbling. I mean, he's got some really solid stats there. But of course, the big things that we all know Walcott for is his pace. There's his 3-star weak foot, which is a huge disappointment, but that makes up. But the 4-star skills really does make up for it. But take a look at there. 99 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. So you're thinking right now, holy crap, he is going to be an absolute wizard on this pitch. He's really agile, he's got incredible pace. All you've got to do is just bomb it down the wings. And to be honest with you, that's what I tried to use him with. But I have to admit, guys, I could honestly name about 20 faster players than him. For some reason, he just doesn't feel fast at all. And take a look at that for a chip. The keeper was obviously just wanting salt as he watched that just go over his head. That is just shameful for the keeper. But yeah, he's actually got really good finishing. That's probably his strongest thing for me. You know, don't get me wrong, he's got a pretty good shot. It's a little bit inconsistent, to be honest with you. But the biggest letdown for me, maybe it's because I was expecting so much, but for me, I was honestly expecting him to feel a lot quicker than he does. You know, that's his big trait. You know, he's a speedster, and for me, like, he gets past players pretty well. You know, don't get me wrong at all, he is fast, but for what his stats say, he just doesn't get away. He doesn't accelerate nearly as fast. That's usually the biggest issue with players, is that you know, they have really good sprint speed, but their acceleration could be really slow, so it takes them a long time to get up to their top speed. But I mean, he's got 99 acceleration, so he should be getting up there pretty quick, but unfortunately he doesn't feel fast at all. You know, this might be really controversial, I don't know about you guys, but I'd honestly prefer Lennon to Walcott. It's just, maybe it's because the way I play or whatever, but he just doesn't feel fast at all. If you want to use Walcott, what I highly recommend, the way you should be using him, is simply to bomb down the wings and cross it in. And to be fair, that was probably the nicest goal I scored with him. In fact, it was the first goal I scored with him. An absolute rocket, and it went straight down the middle of the goal as well. But like I was saying, his shot is really quite inconsistent. But if you really want to use Walcott to his maximum effectiveness, I suppose, bomb it down the wing and make sure you have a tall player like maybe Gomez, Zigic, you know, people like that or something, and just make sure you have him in the middle, because that's probably where Walcott's most effective. Now for me, I cut inside a lot just to give you guys, let you guys see, you know, me scoring with him. But if you wanted to use him to his best abilities, bomb it down the wings and cross it in. So to summarize, pretty much, the good thing about him is his fantastic finishing. Honestly, he finishes so many great balls. He can finesse from inside the box. So don't get me wrong, his finishing is absolutely immense. The bad thing about him is, yes, he's a fast player. In fact, he is very fast, but there are far faster players out there with worse stats than him, which really quite confused me, to be honest with you, but that's just the way it was. And the ugly thing about him is his price. To be honest with you, if I was to purchase this player, I might spend about 100k on him. I certainly wouldn't go up around the 300k marker at all. So there you go, those are my opinions on him. Obviously, guys, you all will have your own opinions, and I respect that. If you guys would like to leave leave your opinions in the description. That would be awesome. But for me, he just wasn't worth it, guys, at all. A bit of a letdown of a player, but you know, hopefully he has a good season for Arsenal next season. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this, and if you did, then leaving a comment, and especially leave a comment on what sort of players you'd like to see me do a review on next. There's a new team of the week out, so I'm keeping my eye on a couple of players there. Anyways, I'll see you all later, and bye-bye.